no gunshots, but they getting low, 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 low.
Hey guys, Punch here. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading in a while. I've just had a lot to do with school and other things. But hopefully once school gets out and the summer starts and I don't have a whole lot to do, I'll start getting more uploaded. But anyways, today I'm doing a $750 PC build. If you guys like it, give a like, subscribe, whatever you guys want. But if you don't, please give us some feedback, or even if you do, just tell me some things I can work on. It helps a lot. This $750 PC build will do pretty good in gaming and editing. It's not too great in editing and rendering, but you can always upgrade later, which will improve that. But on the gaming side of things, it should run most games at 1080p high to max settings since it has a 390 in it. The only place that you're going to go a little bit down in is the CPU, since it's not the highest end i5, but it'll still work for most things. But anyways, starting this PC build off with the CPU as usual, I went the Intel Core i5 4440 3.1 GHz quad-core processor. This CPU is alright, it performs pretty well in gaming and editing videos, but if you really want to do better and go better, you could probably upgrade to the Intel i5 4690K, or you could upgrade to the i7 4790K, which are both really high-end CPUs, and will be much better for editing and gaming. For this build, we did not go with the CPU cooler because the CPU is actually not overclockable, so it doesn't really matter. Plus, it's clocked at 3.1 GHz, which is okay. It would help to overclock it if you could, but sadly we can't since it's not an overclockable CPU like the K-series CPUs. Moving on to the motherboard, we have the ASRock Z97 PRO4 motherboard. Yes, I know this is Z97, but it's actually one of the better priced motherboards out there. It has more features than the H81 ones, plus it's actually cheaper than some of the H81 ones. But moving on to the features of this motherboard, it supports Crossfire, which is actually really good since we're going with a 390, and it supports up to 32 GB of DDR3 memory. With this motherboard, you can also upgrade very well, especially since it's Crossfire, you can get another GPU, plus you can upgrade to another i5 or an i7 since it's a Z97 and overclock on those. Now I'm going to move on to the RAM, which is the G.Skill Aries Series 8GB 2x4GB DDR3 memory. For all the gamers out there, this RAM should work perfectly since it's 8GB and that's all you need for games, but if you're doing video editing and other stuff like that, you might want to move up and get 16GB. This RAM is clocked at 1600, it may be worth like the $2 or $3 to go up and get 2400 or 2000, something like that, just to get it clocked a little bit faster. That might help with the video editors and people who are rendering. Storing all the games and programs in our build, we have the Western Digital Caviar Blue 1TB hard drive. No room for an SSD in this budget, it's just really not worth it. But 1TB these days is getting kind of low, so if you want to upgrade to 2TB, that may be worth it because some of the newer games like Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty are getting to be 60GB. For the heart of the gaming in this build, I went with the XFX Radeon R9 390 8GB double dissipation video card. The 390 these days is probably one of the best GPUs on the market, especially since it's better than the 970 in most benchmarks, which is really good, and most people really want those higher FPS rates. But there are some things like drivers, which will matter to a lot of people, plus color. I don't know, it's just your choice between the 390 and the 970. On a side note though, I can't wait for the 1070 and the 1080. I will definitely add those in my builds from now on, because those are supposed to trounce the 390 and the 970 in benchmarks. Moving on to what's going to be storing all our stuff, it's the NZXT S340 Black Blue case. Yes, in this PC build I did actually go with a really nice case. I honestly really wish this was my case for my actual build. I love the NZXT cases, plus they get really good reviews on most sites, so this is a well worth investment. Powering our build, we have the Corsair CXM 650W 80+ bronze certified semi-modular power supply. You don't have to worry about this blowing up your house or anything, it's 80+ bronze certified, I've said this enough. But it's also semi-modular, which is really good for cable management for all you OCD people out there that works for you. But anyways guys, thanks for watching. If you liked it, like the video, subscribe, whatever you guys want. If you didn't like it, give some feedback like I said in the beginning of the video. If you didn't like it, give some feedback anyway, it helps me a lot. Thank you very much if you do give feedback or like or subscribe or whatever. Anyways, again, thanks for watching, come back whenever you want. See ya.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street. Under the sun, the best.